You know, if you're logging into Raid Shadow Legends just to get wrecked by RNG again and burn all your silver into nothing, congrats, you're a real player. But if you're ignoring fresh promo codes on top of that, you're basically handing Plarium a pile of free value for no reason. So it's time to stop doing that. Today, we're breaking down all the working promo codes, what new players should use so they don't end up building a team full of trash rares, and what veterans can still grab, and how to scoop up resources right now. But first, the basics. If you're starting a new account or just getting into the game, don't mess this up. Check the description. There are links to a stacked starter bonus. And you got two paths here. Path 1 for players who've determined that they like consistency. You hit the link and you grab a duo of epics. Rector, Drath, and Fane. Let's get you started right. Drath keeps your team alive and pulls them back from the brink, while Fane stacks debuffs and shreds bosses. It's a solid, reliable foundation that just works. Path 2 for the real gamblers who get bored without a little risk. You hit the second link and get 3 spins on the roulette wheel. Spin it and see what you land. Pick the best reward. The top jackpot there is the legendary Tholen Foulbeard. Yeah, this is where you test your luck. All right, codes that you need. Here's key information right now. There's a free event live in the shop. All you have to do is log in for 7 days straight, log in, hit the button, and claim your resources and a shard. Not grabbing a shard for a couple of clicks, that's basically a crime against your own account. Now, let's bring in the main course, promo codes for new players. Look, you can only use one. So think it through and pick what your team actually needs. Monkey King gets you a Sun Wukong, the classic unkillable menace. Revives himself, turns enemies into sheep, and completely ruins the other side's game. If you like champions that make people rage in arena, this Sun Wukong, this is your guy. And here's a code for you, yet another champion. It's the newest one. You'll get an excellent champion for your collection who can do a lot in a battle. Grab it while it works. The redemption period is limited. Go fast. Brings in Razzlevarg, basically a giant battle rabbit plus a solid chunk of resources. So this guy boosts your team speed and accuracy to crazy levels, and he hits hard himself. Speed is everything in this game, so this code is straight up top tier. Stag Slayer. Scourge you Stag Knight, an epic that's useful pretty much everywhere. He drops enemy attack and defense, fits into almost any team, and doesn't really need crazy gear to work. Throw on whatever you got and he's already pulling his weight. Raid 7. Bingo! Lets you grab a brand new legendary from the fresh Argonite faction. Usually Plarium makes you grind, spend and burn your last shards for something like this. Here, now, you're getting it for a couple of clicks. This champion comes with completely new mechanics, stacked buffs and debuffs, and fits perfectly into the current meta while smashing through waves like it's nothing. You're welcome for Raid 7. Once try Kitty Cut. Cheshire Cat, a legendary that's straight up toxic for your opponents. Dodges damage, scales up, performs great in Hydra, and is an absolute headache to deal with in PvP. My turn. Allure, the girl who just doesn't let bosses take a turn. Her turn meter control is straight up god tier, one of those epics that outperforms half of the legendaries in the game. Big Dog, Turbold, a straight up damage machine with insane output, but there's a catch. You need to know how to buff him. Once you unlock his potential, he just deletes enemies. Desert Queen, a code for Tahana Rock, a super tanky support, no revive, but she cleanses debuffs and buffs your team so hard it feels like they just don't die. Bellower. Get Bellower 26. Grab this Ogren Tribe's rare with the dual belly button thing working. Yeah, technically, he's just a rare, but don't even think about sleeping on him. Gear him for damage and crit, and this absolute menace will clear campaign stages and farm food in like 7 or 8 seconds. He looks hungry. Oboro Slash. Oboro. A reliable all-purpose damage dealer. She's like a Swiss Army knife, works in Arena, Hydra, and Dungeons without missing a beat. Alright, so new players are set up. Veterans, wake up! I know your energy is always empty and your silver just disappeared trying to upgrade artifacts, and yeah, of course it failed at level 15. Don't worry, there's something in it for you too. Check out Raid Together, the freshest code right now. You're getting energy, silver, and brews. Claim it and get right back into endlessly farming dragon. Mid-game joke. An April Fool's promo that somehow is still working. I don't know when you're watching. Act now if you don't have this. It could be your last chance to grab those rewards before they shut it down. Gift from 2GT. A fresh seasonal drop with some genuinely solid rewards. If you're watching this on release day, go redeem it now. Boogity, boogity, boogity. I love this. It's the PP500, the good old classic. Gives you Plarium points you can trade in for extra goodies. Empire, a bit of energy, some potions, and currency. Look, I know it's nothing crazy, but if you haven't, well, now you can. In this game, you can never have too many resources, and not even close. Alrighty then, here's your perfect start, step by step. Step 1, hit the link in the description and create your account. Step 2, finish the tutorial, take the time, and grab your first batch of starter rewards. Step 3, go into the shop and claim the reward from the 7-day event. Step 4, use one new player code for a champion that actually fills a gap in your team. Step 5, stack it all with the veteran codes to load your inventory with resources. That's it, my Raider Battle Buddy. Now you've got an account people who started from scratch would be jealous of. Links are down below. Your choice, a safe start with Rector Drath, or take a shot at the roulette for a chance at Tholan Foulbeard. Download the game, grab your champions, and punch in the codes. And if you're a veteran, just top off your resources. You know you'll need them. Drop a like, hit subscribe, you know the deal, and jump in the comments. What did you pick at the start? The guaranteed epics? Or did you go spinning with that this is the one mindset? Spin again. Hey, let's see which side wins. Alright, I'll catch you in the next video. Check the library, and hey, you know, maybe Plarium finally gives you a clean speed roll for once. See ya!